The 2K community is in shambles right now. The L2 cheese has been wreaking havoc for months. A new super deck looks like it's gonna take its throne, and now the community is begging for pie charts to return in 2K26. Needless to say, Season 6 is shaping up to be a doozy. But will the addition of T-Max animations be enough to carry the game for the summer? Or will the cheese put the game to rest? We find out that and more by the end of this video, so smash that like button, prepare to shoot overdose, and let's check out everything we need to know about Season 6 in NBA 2K25. But before we get into any news, I just gotta give a huge shout out to the Elite for pulling off the upset, beating Rise for Season 5. And I'm not gonna lie, a bunch of y'all Rise members are cosplaying as big babies all over the timeline right now. I'm seeing way too many people saying it's rigged. And as the Vice President of all Elite Affiliation operations, consider this my official response. You mad, get gooder, you high horse, piggly wiggly wannabe crybabies. For 4 seasons, you've been coming to the stream, gloating about your rep boost, and now it's your turn to feel our pain. Blame all the news for lowering y'all affiliation's win percentage, which is what it's actually based off of. Same thing happened to us in 2K24, so I'm gonna need y'all to get over it. Anyways, with every new season, a new patch is released. And while I didn't expect any major changes because, let's be honest, we're in the end game now, many were still hoping for some exploits that's been plaguing the game, like the L2 cheese and the Superman decks, to be patched out. But based on the patch notes, it looks like that was just a fever dream, because the gameplay changes in Season 6 were minimal. Only a few fixes to hangs and performance issues. But to be honest though, it was kinda expected. It's clear the development team is hard at work on the next game, which unfortunately means 2K25 will see very little changes, if any, to these exploits. For me though, I actually don't mind major changes being at a minimum for the rest of the year, as long as those known exploits are gone day 1 in 2K26. In the meantime, we'll find a way to manage like we always do. But at least there's a glimmer of hope for the community. Cheating just got significantly harder, in events at least. Confirmed by community manager Evan in the 2K Discord, shot meters are now required to be off on all weekend events, which is a huge W for the community. While most of the community will usually compete in these events casually, the leaderboards for extra rewards were often riddled with cheaters, causing the rewards for winners to be delayed as they try to sift through the boosters. But y'all let me know in the comments, do you guys still even use your shot meter? And if so, how do you feel about them being removed from events? Either way, everyone should gear up for major adjustments coming in Season 6, because the meta may be changing. With the arrival of T-Max animations as the season's signature athlete, in between builds get a much needed buff to their abilities. Not only do they get access to the second best jump shot base in the game, behind Patty Mills, sorry to y'all Jared Culver stands, but their movement also should get a buff with his signature size jump being added as well, which could potentially increase the viability of ISO ball in the game. But 2K, come closer, let me talk to you for a bit. For 2K26, let's remove locking old animation behind seasons. We're near the end of the game's life cycle, and we're just now getting access to the best size up for tall guards. And a significant portion of the community still hasn't hit Superstar 4, so they can't get access to the best animations like Patty Base, Steve Francis size up, or Giannis crossover. Plus, we're still missing access to some great animation like Jalen Brunson's and Tobias Harris's. There's ways to adjust the meta and improve longevity, but forcing us to wait for animations we've already seen and been accustomed to is just outdated. And with the success of Marvel Rivals and the Switch 2 and GTA 6 on the horizon, it's hard to justify the wait when the other options can carry our attention. But in addition to T-Max animations, Season 6 brings some fire new cosmetics to the game. At level 12, you'll get some rainbow eyes. At 23, you get these fire multicolored dreads with jewels, and this cool looking Robin Hood suit at level 39. On the My Team side, at level 40, you get 100 overall Tim Duncan, while collecting some great cards along the way, including an Evo Lakers Luka Doncic card. And with the Pro Pass, you'll get access to a Dark Matter John Wall card. But the throwbacks don't stop there, because as an automatic reward for the Pro Pass, you get these throwback one leg up sweatpants similar to what we see in 2K16. We get access to the Cavs Sir CC mascot and the true ninja hooded figure at level 39. Say what you want, but 2K's art team has been absolutely cooking all year, and I just want to see more from them. Make these new hairstyles fully customizable with new colors, dye styles, and maybe even evolution. In 2K26, I want to see new parks with realistic environments in the 2K15 remastered court format. Add customizable fit back to the joggers and jerseys. 2K26 is around the corner, and I want to see you guys absolutely cook next year. But what's actually cooked is the 2K community. In Season 6, the level 40 reward on the My Career side is once again a new CapBreaker, which for whatever reason caused a debate on Twitter whether CapBreakers should be in the game, and if the builder needs to be reverted back to pie charts. And I'ma hold your hand while I say this, sweetie, but I'ma need y'all to stop making takes out of frustrations. I get it. Chasing Speedy Gonzalez around a juiced up Venom throwing it back is sure to make you want to yeet your controller into the next galaxy. But let's not let nostalgia cloud our judgment. There's a reason we fought so hard as a community to get rid of pie charts. Pie charts were limiting when the gameplay had a large skill gap and free movement. You implement that type of system with the current gameplay limitations, and all you'll be doing is setting us up for disaster in 2K26. But don't get it twisted. If y'all want pie charts to return, then make sure all aspects of that gameplay return. I'm talking about post scorers post hooking from the corner for threes, glass cleaners shooting lights out from the corner with the 33 ball, and slashing playmakers knocking down threes like they're Steph Curry. I'm just saying, anytime we get frustrated, we tend to exaggerate what the golden days of 2K were actually like. And since the precedence was set for the bulk of rep rewards to be centered around performance enhancement, CapBreakers should stay, since they provide a way to evolve your My Player beyond their original levels set at the beginning of the year, which provides huge value for the millions of 2K noobs who mess up on their builds every year. It may not be a full respec option, but it allows builds that we made in the beginning of the year to still be viable. No one's saying this game is perfect, but of the laundry list of issues that need to be addressed in the next game, the builder and CapBreakers are near the bottom. If we lose CapBreakers because a few of y'all lost on tools, we gonna have a problem. Either way, Season 6 is shaping up to be a game changer. And if you stuck around to this point, here's a jump shot that I'm gonna be using for Season 6. Don't say I ain't never put you on. And if you need a build to take full advantage of these CapBreakers, tap the video on the screen. And on that note, I'ma see y'all in that one. Good night.